Hi everybody, Kitsune Haru here. Welcome to my channel. This is another episode of Something from the Shelf. And this time it is handmade treasures. These lovelies here are all handmade, of course, such as the title says. Starting again? Yeah, Mommy's talking. We need to be held and cuddled. It's important. Yeah, I hear you. So, as I was saying, these are all handmade by several different people, and I will explain those. And these are some of my little treasures. They're not by any company. They're not a collectible as in the monetary type, but to me, they're very important. And let me go into these. So, there he goes. Just a moment while I let the cat escape. You need out the door, don't you? Okay, there you go. There you go, fuzzy butt. The cat insists on being in here. And then he's unhappy when I start talking. So, apparently the attention's not on the right thing. So let me bring you guys this way a little bit so maybe we can see a little bit better. We can try. There we go. You can kind of see everybody here. Now, most of these were made for me specifically, and a couple I did purchase, only because I absolutely love them. And I am going to start with this sheep right here. This lovely little sheep was made by my mother. She's got a pattern that she used to make them. And if I'm not mistaken, she sold some for a while. I also have my own sheep pattern that I sold for a while. It's a little bit different from this. Love this little guy. My mother is the reason that I know how to make dolls, initially. She taught me when I was like 9 years old, I think, how to do soft sculpture, which was very popular for a while in the 80s, where they would take the pantyhose and you would sculpt a baby out of them. Or right around the same time Cabbage Patch Kids were big, you could get the kits to make your own. And they sold this fabric called baby skin, and you could sculpt that to make a doll as well. So she taught me how to do that. And she also did stuffed animals, more than a few different kinds. I now, of course, yes, I do stuffed animals, I do dolls, and that's part of why. But this particular little fella was mine, with his rose and flower print. And he's showing his age a little bit, because he's faded, and his wool isn't quite as white as it used to be. But I think a little cleaning and he'll be just fine. This one, this nine-tailed fox with literally all 9 of the tails, is a kigurumi. That was made by my friend Sarah Ann. She does knitting. She does all sorts of knitting. Amazing stuff. But she made this particular little fox for me because, of course, the fox, Kitsune, that's my nickname. And a kitsune in Japanese mythology would be a 9-tailed fox when it gets all of its power. So she designed this little guy for me out of a regular fox pattern. As you can see, he kind of has to sit up on all them tails. He wasn't designed to have all them tails, but it works out really good. It's kind of a funny thing to see with all that tail sitting up there like that. But absolutely awesome. And yeah, you can see it's knit, not crochet. Again, for me, that's witchcraft, man. I can't knit, I can't crochet. Talk to me about cross-stitch, embroidery, or whatever. Cool. Sewing, sure. Not that. I've tried learning it. My mother is a whiz at crochet. My friends can knit. Just not me. So this next couple of them were both made by my grandmother. My grandmother didn't do a lot of sewing. I'm told maybe clothing or something years and years back. But when she was older, and I'm going to say I don't know, she might have been in her 70s or 80s when she did this. She made these for me for my birthday. So she made the unicorn, really cute little guy. And, you know, plush things weren't something she'd done before, but she did an absolutely beautiful job. She wasn't using a sewing machine either. She didn't have one. So this is entirely hand-stitched. She had also made me a moon with a little, I guess, little planet globe round thing on it that would hang up. It had long since disintegrated. It had hung in my room for decades, and it just came apart. But I also still have, made of the same fabric, interestingly, but it survived, this little blue bird on a stem. Now, she made them sit on things for other people, but she made mine so it would hang. The hanger has come off. It does need cleaned. Again, storage and also damages from the old house. I got things to say about the old house, but, you know, what's the point? It's gone now, and it's been completely gutted and revamped. So, whoever has it now doesn't have the problems we had. But she made this little bird for me, and he would hang up. And that one hung up in my room for years, too. And I'm going to do a little cleaning and restoring, because as you see, he's missing an eye. And he's missing his hanger. So I'll get those put back onto them, clean him, and probably hang him up in the guest room. But both of those, there were 2 different birthdays that she did those on. And I very much appreciate them and protect them as much as I can. This one I got when I was a lot older, so it got a lot more protecting. This one I was a little younger, so I played with it a bit still. Now these other 2 I purchased. These are from going to conventions, and when kigurumi started getting hot, had people doing little guys like this, little octopuses. You can still get octopuses at different craft shows and everything. This little guy pins to my hat. I put a safety pin on him and I wear him around. I couldn't resist him. But again, this one is knitted. Similar technique to this one. Has the little twisted doily style tentacles. And a nice changing color yarn. I like him. He's a reminder of some of the conventions that I went to. And the same went on with this guy, but I also bought him for the pun. And the fact that I like bats. This is a fruit bat. What fruit? He's a tomato with basil wings. So his name is Basil. Love this little guy. Super cute. Again, came from a convention. Somebody was making little, like I said, fruit bats. They were all fruit themed. And he came home with me, pinned to whatever hat I was wearing. Probably something steampunk. A little felt animal goes a long way with me. Somewhere I have another little felt animal. Again, a little fox, also made by Sarah Ann. It was made specifically for one of my ball-jointed dolls. So I imagine it's downstairs with them. Probably put away in their storage boxes. Because a lot of things aren't out right now, just for space sake. Anyway, do you have some handmade treasures that you would like to share? Please do. Let us know. Tag in the comments below so we can come and peek too. Or do you make some? Also, we would love to know. Let us all see your handmade treasures. I do hope you enjoyed mine. Don't forget to visit all the things down below. Check out the book, or short story. I wouldn't call it a book yet, but there's a thing coming for that. Check out the short story on Amazon under H.L. Sampson. Because the tale of Eladir and the Till with Deg is just too hard to spell for most people. Kind of like my rather interesting channel names. I can be a thorn sometimes, really. Anyway, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I will see you next time. And bye-bye.